Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Wilken. I am the Career Education Coordinator for Ralston Public Schools. And in this video, this is designed to serve as a resource for all of our students and families, students who are going to be entering ninth grade. I know that many of our families have had the opportunity to go through ninth grade orientation in person, but for some of our families, that was not a possibility. And so we wanted this to be an additional resource, something that you could look back to in reference, whether you were able to attend or not, because we know there's just so much information that goes into this. And for this presentation specifically, we're going to be talking about communications and information technology at Ralston High School, as well as some of our course offerings and activities that students can take part in. We're going to talk about homeroom and next steps with the ILP process, and talk to everybody, educate you a little bit more about Blueprint and our career education model here at Ralston High School. And so first things first, I just want to say welcome and thank you for choosing Ralston Public Schools. We look forward to working with you over the next 4 years at Ralston High School. And if there's anything that we can do to support you, please let us know. We are invested in student success, and we absolutely mean it. This is the administrative staff at Ralston High, led by Mrs. Taverdi, the head principal, Mr. Kilzer, Dr. Ryan Pavanka. Mr. Smith is our assistant principal, but also our athletic director, and Mrs. Athau, our dean of students. Some more people that will be important over the next 4 years, folks that you're going to be working very closely with, are 3 high school counselors led by Mrs. Sedlock, Mr. Burling, and Miss Molly, myself, Dr. Wilken, and my counterpart, Mrs. Carlo, our Career Center coordinator. We work in the College and Career Center, also known as our guidance office, and we are here to support you with schedules, work-based learning opportunities, classes, however we can support you in planning for whatever your next is going to be after Ralston High School. Our graduates earned support for college. The 2020 class of Ralston High School earned $6.3 million in college scholarships. This is something that we are very proud of our students for. Our staff work incredibly hard to be able to provide these opportunities to our students and to be able to support them in preparation to be eligible for these. And we know our students are working incredibly hard too. We are always trying to increase this number because we know it means additional opportunities for our kids. And that's something that we want to make happen. And we strive very diligently to make that happen. Welcome to Blueprint. And what is Blueprint? In summary, Blueprint is our brand of career education at Ralston High School. We've attached the Blueprint name to our career education model, and we are going to talk about the classes that you can take in communications and IT, most notably in this presentation. Also, how your child selected communications and IT, and what are some careers that might be involved in that process as well. Some of the terms that you're going to hear over the next 4 years in your classes, and our students have probably heard these terms already in middle school. Career field. The Nebraska career education model recognizes 6 different categories of careers, and we're going to talk about those in greater detail. When we discuss career clusters, these are smaller defined groups of careers within the field. So as an example, in health sciences, this could be a more concentrated group of medical doctors or nurses. Program of study. 3 or more Blueprint classes put together in a particular sequence. That is considered a program of study, and we have 16 programs of study at Ralston High School. We're also going to discuss our partnership with Metro Community College and some of the programs of study and academies that you can be a part of there as well. The term academy is an intensive sequence of classes, typically 3 classes put together at the high school level for students to be able to be a part of, designed to help prepare them for that specific career and to explore it in greater depth. This is the Nebraska career education model. As you can see, 6 different career areas, and we represent all 6 of these areas here at Ralston High School in our Blueprint model. For communications and information systems, you can see that breaks down into 2 career clusters, AV technology and information technology, and we'll talk a little bit more about how that looks at Ralston High School and what some of our offerings are as well. How your student identified their career field of interest. In middle school, as eighth graders, our students take a career interest survey through a program called Naviance. And Naviance is a data management system that will help house all of their college scholarship applications, their resume, their cover letter, but also taking career interest surveys helps us to identify classes that students might want to take when they're at Ralston High School, as well as activities to be able to recommend to them as well. We then place students in career-focused homerooms. They will be with the same homeroom teacher all 4 years of high school and the same group of classmates. That allows them to be able to develop friendships and rapport with that teacher, and also to explore that career in greater depth. In addition to the career interest survey, teachers such as Mr. Cush and homeroom teachers advisement at Ralston Middle School are having many conversations with our students about their career interests and their strengths and what might be a good fit for them as well. In the packet of information that you receive at ninth grade orientation, there are many additional resources which help students to identify goals and then kind of plan what their 4 years is going to look like at Ralston High School by working backwards. We always encourage our students to think with the end in mind. What are your ultimate goals? Is it a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree? Do you want to enter the trades? What particular career field are you interested in? And then we help those students to be able to identify the classes and experiences that they should be seeking out at Ralston High School. This is an example template, a career capstone template, and you'll find these templates not only in the College and Career Center, but you should have some examples of these in your packet of information as well. This particular one is a 4-year plan for engineering systems capstone. If students are interested in engineering systems as a capstone experience, these are the classes that students we recommend you take while you're at Ralston High School in sequence, and it maps it out from 9th grade through 12th grade, and these were constructed by teachers as well as counselors and administrators, and so we know that these plans are aligned and help to prepare those students for those particular capstones. Here are the 9th grade homeroom teachers who will be serving our students that will be entering 9th grade in fall of 2021. You will be contacted by your child's homeroom teacher, and they'll be giving you more information about the individualized learning plan process to be able to meet on February 10th and 11th, and we'll discuss that in greater detail as well. Some of these terms we're going to discuss and what this looks like specifically within communications and IT at Ralston High, but we offer capstone opportunities to students. Those are like the highest level of career education courses that you can take. We offer complementary core content area classes. So as an example, in communications and IT, some of our content area courses that would align would be speech, mass communications, courses that help students with public speaking and developing their communication skills. Complementary blueprint and elective courses and opportunities, as well as introductory and intermediate classes. We know that our students need to take those introductory level courses to explore a little bit more and get a foundation of knowledge before they take those capstone experiences. And we encourage students to start taking those as early as their freshman year. And then as we discussed, the program of study. We do have a program of study here at Ralston High School in information technology, and we'll talk about that course sequence here in just a little bit. Some of our capstone opportunities, as we discussed, we have Ralston High School academies. Notably, we have 4 different academies at Ralston High. We have a culinary academy, automotive, future teachers, and medical science. We also have a partnership with Metro Community College, and they offer over 25 different academies in very unique programs such as 3D animation, cybersecurity, diesel technology, welding, early childhood, the list goes on, many high demand areas. And students who take part in these academies during their junior and senior year are able to do so at 50% of the tuition rate that they would face after they graduate Ralston High School, which is a tremendous financial benefit to our students and to our families to be able to get college credit at 50% of the cost while they're still at RHS. There is an application process involved for our high school academies and our MCC academies. And as your students kind of go through their years at Ralston High School during their sophomore and junior year, we'll give them more information about that. Our capstone courses, again, these are the classes that finalize the program of study or the academy. After students take those introductory and intermediate level classes, they have the ability to participate in capstone courses. Again, today we're going to be discussing communication and information systems and some of the offerings that we have at Ralston High School that align with these programs. As we discussed, communication and information technology really breaks down into two different career clusters: communication arts, which would be like your fine arts related careers, and information technology. Those of you who are interested in web development, software development, anything related to technology itself. Opportunities at Ralston High School. As we discussed, we have an information technology program of study. This allows students to learn more about digital media, intro to programming, as well as advanced programming. We offer creative writing, speech, mass communications, and multiple foreign languages at Ralston High School. And these are those core content area classes that closely align with communication and information systems. Students can also participate in yearbook, theater, choir, show choir, band, many performing arts opportunities as well. And we also have a partnership with the AIM Institute, who offers a Foundations of Web Development course for our students who are interested in coding, website design. This is a great opportunity for them to consider a more rigorous level of coursework. We also have Robotics Club at Ralston High School. This is a relatively new club to RHS, but one that has gained a lot of popularity recently. Students have an opportunity to practice their coding skills, robotic skills. We also offer a debate club here at Ralston High School that just kicked off for the school year. And debate is exactly what it sounds like. Students have an opportunity to learn about improving their communication skills, debating with other students, and they have the opportunity for competitions as well. The last thing on this slide is Skills USA. Skills USA is a student organization. It's led by our students. There's over 100 different competition areas, including communication and information systems, that students can participate in and compete against other schools, learn more about the subject matter from our sponsors, as well as compete at the state and national level if their performance is exemplary and if they're selected to be able to do that. And so we'll be watching a short video here in just a second about Skills USA so you can learn more about it, as well as the contact information for our sponsor. The sponsor for Skills USA at Ralston High School is Mr. Ben Batley, and I've got his email address linked here as well. For all of you who are interested in communications and IT, you should have a handout in your packet which talks more about Skills USA, and we're also going to watch just a short video to teach you a little bit more about Skills USA and what they're all about.
To introduce to you the Skills USA framework, emphasizing personal, workplace, and technical skills, which will enable every student to achieve career success. This framework is valuable in overcoming two major obstacles we face in the 21st century. First, our skilled labor gap. We know that the most difficult to fill vacancies are for skilled trades workers. You see, the true ratio of jobs in our economy is 1 to 7. For every occupation that requires a master's degree or more, 2 professional jobs require a university degree, and there are over half a dozen jobs requiring a 1-year certificate or 2-year degree, and each of these technicians are in great demand. Yet according to recent surveys, more than 33% of employers have unfilled job openings. They simply can't find applicants with the necessary skills. These are good-paying jobs, too. In fact, Harvard Business School found that 27% of trained skilled professionals earn more than the average bachelor's degree recipient. Success in today's world depends on aligning a student's career with their skills and available job opportunities. Yet there is growing evidence of a skills gap in which many Americans are not receiving the hands-on training that is needed. The second obstacle we face is career readiness. When asked to rate the importance of applied skills to successful entry-level job performance, employers overwhelmingly report consistent responses across all 3 education levels. Research shows that most students are graduating deficient in teamwork, collaboration, professionalism, and work ethic. These most frequently reported applied skills, considered very important by industry, also include oral and written communication, social responsibility, critical thinking, and problem solving. In response to these 2 obstacles, Skills USA has created a framework that will give you, as teachers and advisors, a common language that will help students, parents, counselors, administrators, as well as industry to understand the value of Skills USA. Skills USA is integral to classroom instruction to showcase technical skills, to connect students to employers, and to teach employability skills that are validated by our best partners. Our students often share that Skills USA changed their lives, but they can't always verbalize what they have learned or how they are different. The language in our framework enables students to articulate to employers what skills they have developed and how that will benefit their potential employer. The first of three components is personal skills. These include a student's work ethic, professionalism, sense of responsibility, and self-motivation. Workplace skills focuses on teamwork, communication, decision-making, and leadership. Technical skills grounded in academics includes areas such as computer and technology literacy, service orientation, safety, and health. This trifecta of student success has been validated by multiple sources and research studies. The framework centers on industry demands and builds the foundation for relevant, intentional student learning and leadership development. This framework will create a common language nationally for what students gain through their involvement with Skills USA. It also provides a vision, enabling us to develop rich experiences, building these skills in all students. Through it, we'll be able to assess and compare student skill development nationally. The intentional guided instruction of framework skills will meet employers' needs and provide true career readiness. But the only way students will develop and use the common language is if we become intentional about its use. Skills USA continues to empower its members to become world-class workers, leaders, and responsible American citizens. You make a difference. Join us in placing our members on a pathway to a better life.
Skills USA, as you saw in the video, just has so many unique offerings for students. Again, over 100 different competition areas that are focused on career readiness skills, personal skills, collaboration, just a lot of opportunities for our students to take advantage of. If you do have any questions, please contact Mr. Batley and he can get you more information. Omaha Exploring. Omaha Exploring is a very unique program that offers students the chance to explore careers in person through hands-on activities with the people who are industry leaders who do this every single day. There are different areas such as firefighters, police officers, aviation, medical. There's just a lot of different things that students can take part in, and we have information about this at Ralston High School that we can get to your students as well. There's also the Omaha Exploring website. We're going to watch just a quick video of Omaha Exploring and give you a little bit more information and insight into some of this. There is a small fee associated with Omaha Exploring. It's about $30 per experience. And these experiences are usually 1 to 3 days. Every student who has come back to me after going to one of these said it was absolutely worth it and a great opportunity for them that they were glad that they took advantage of. So we're going to watch a quick video on Omaha Exploring and then we'll keep going.
Tapping into my potential.
I'm discovering who I am.
I'm seizing the day
and making the most out of the opportunities in front of me.
I'm unleashing my best work.
I'm igniting my passions,
finding out how to do what I love to do
in ways I've never known before, and learning from those who've been here before and got there before.
I'm exploring my future.
I am an explorer. I am an explorer.
I'm an explorer.
When I'm exploring, here's what I'm not.
I'm not a student.
I'm not at work.
I'm not an intern.
Nope. I'm not a pencil pusher.
Not a procrastinator.
I'm not cramming for an exam.
And I'm definitely not in detention.
When I'm exploring,
I'm home.
I'm with friends.
I'm in my happy place. I'm in the zone. Sure, I study hard and take my education seriously.
But I feel like exploring prepares me for my future in a different way.
I mean, where else can I get this kind of experience to learn about the things that I'm passionate about?
Where can I find great mentors?
Who work in the career fields I'm interested in?
Where can I be me?
I learn by doing.
I belong by exploring. Exploring. Discover your future.
So as you can see from the video, just a lot of really cool opportunities for our students to take advantage of. And again, these happen throughout the school year. And we'll be getting more information about the schedule for 2021, 2022 to all of our students as they enter their 9th grade year as well. In your packets that you were given during ninth grade orientation, there are FourYear template guides. These guides are designed to be able to give you a better idea of some of the classes that you should be taking at Ralston High School, some of the recommendations that staff have made based on your career outcomes, goals, as well as college preparedness. So the 4-year plan personal selection, this is where you actually plan out what your 4 years at Ralston High School is going to look like. And again, we know that this can change and students can definitely change their minds and that's okay. But we want to start thinking with the end in mind and start to develop goals early on. The 4-year general college-bound rigorous course selection. This is for our students who know they want to get a 4-year degree after high school. Maybe they don't know what they want to study yet, and that's okay. We recognize that. And for our students, this could change, during their time at Ralston High School. But if you know that you want to go pursue a 4-year degree, these are classes that we have selected that we feel are going to prepare you for that opportunity. And again, our Academy capstones, depending on what our students are interested in, these capstone templates tell you which classes you should be taking that are aligned with those capstone goals. The ILP meeting, you will be hearing from your child's homeroom teacher to set up a Zoom meeting on February 10th or February 11th to be able to go through the ILP process and kind of talk about what your plan is during your freshman year, as well as what some of your goals are during your 4 years at Ralston High School. Please fill out the 4-year plan prior to this meeting. Even if you're a little bit unsure, put in some of the classes that you're interested in taking, and then you'll work with your homeroom teacher to be able to solidify those and have some more conversation. Before leaving, you'll also learn how to make that ILP appointment with your homeroom teacher using Sign Up Genius. They're going to contact you. You'll get a link to Sign Up Genius, and you'll be able to sign up for a time on February 10th or 11th to meet with your child's teacher. If you do have any questions about the sign-up process, please let us know, and we'll be happy to help. Website and social media for Ralston High School and Ralston Public Schools. You can visit the Ralston Public Schools website. You can also select from that website to go to Ralston High School. There's great information on there, current happenings and events that are going on at RHS, celebrations, major news, as well as some of the need-to-know information for our families. You also can get our kids access on the Ralston Schools website as well. Follow us on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, we have a Ralston High School page at Ralston HS and a blueprint page that is all about career education at Ralston High School. You can also follow us on Facebook, Ralston High School. Just search for us when you go to facebook.com. Put Ralston High School in the search bar and it will take you directly to us. Last but certainly not least, thank you again for choosing Ralston Public Schools, and thank you for choosing Ralston High School. This is something that we take very seriously, and we are very proud of the work that we do, and we look forward to being able to support you over the next 4 years, and let us know how we can be here to support you and assist you in any way possible. Mrs. Taverdi, the head principal at Ralston High School, is her email address, as well as my own, Dr. Wilken, and Melissa Sedlock, who is our lead counselor up here at Ralston High School. If you have any questions or anything that we can do, certainly let us know, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you.